Hello, friends. In this video, you will learn English phrasal verbs. Let's get started.
Topic: toddler daily routine. Wipe face. Meaning, to clean or dry one's face using a cloth or tissue. Example: the toddler wipes his face after eating spaghetti. Slip on shoes. Meaning, to put on shoes quickly and easily. Example: the toddler slips on his sneakers before heading to the playground. Take off shoes. Meaning, to remove footwear. Example: the toddler takes off his shoes before entering the house. Run errands. Meaning, to go out to accomplish various tasks or chores. Example: mom runs errands with the toddler picking up groceries and mail. Fold hands. Meaning, to bring hands together with fingers interlaced. Example: the toddler folds his hands and says grace before meals. Jump off. Meaning, to leap or spring from a higher position to a lower one. Example: the toddler jumps off into dad's arms. Tie shoelaces. Meaning, to fasten shoelaces into a knot. Example: the toddler learns to tie his shoelaces with mom's guidance. Put on socks. Meaning, to place socks onto one's feet. Example: the toddler puts on his socks before putting on his shoes. Help with cooking. Meaning, to assist in preparing food or meals. Example: the toddler helps with cooking by stirring ingredients in a bowl. Set the table. Meaning, to arrange dishes, utensils, and napkins on the table before a meal. Example: the toddler helps set the table for dinner by placing napkins on each plate. Clear the table. Meaning, to remove dishes and other items from the table after a meal. Example: the toddler helps clear the table by carrying his empty plate to the kitchen. Wash dishes. Meaning, to clean dishes using soap and water. Example: mom washes dishes while the toddler helps by handing her utensils. Water plants. Meaning, to moisten or hydrate plants by pouring water onto them. Example: the toddler helps water plants in the garden with a small watering can. Feed pets. Meaning, to provide food to animals such as cats, dogs, or fish. Example: the toddler helps feed the family cat by pouring food into its bowl. Help with laundry. Meaning, to assist in washing, drying, or folding clothes. Example: the toddler helps with laundry by sorting socks into pairs. Wipe spills. Meaning, to clean up liquid or food that has been accidentally spilled. Example: the toddler helps wipe spills on the kitchen floor with a cloth. Stack blocks. Meaning, to pile toy blocks on top of each other to create a structure. Example: the toddler stacks blocks to build a tower during playtime. Sort toys. Meaning, to organize toys into categories or groups. Example: the toddler helps sort toys into bins based on their type. Line up toys. Meaning, to arrange toys in a straight line or row. Example: the toddler lines up his toy cars along the edge of the playmat. Tidy up room. Meaning, to clean and organize a living space. Example: mom and the toddler tidy up the room before bedtime. Hug tightly. Meaning, to embrace someone closely and affectionately. Example: the toddler hugs his favorite stuffed animal tightly before bedtime. Practice walking. Meaning, to repeatedly attempt to walk in order to improve balance and coordination. Example: the toddler practices walking by holding onto furniture for support. Play with pets. Meaning, to interact with domestic animals for amusement or companionship. Example: the toddler plays with the family dog by throwing a ball for him to fetch. Draw pictures. Meaning, to create images using pencils, crayons, or markers. Example: the toddler draws pictures of his family members with colorful markers. Share snacks. Meaning, to divide and distribute food items with others. Example: the toddler shares his snacks with his playmates during snack time at daycare. Listen to stories. Meaning, to pay attention to spoken or read narratives. Example: the toddler listens to stories about animals before bedtime. Watch birds. Meaning, to observe avian creatures in their natural habitat. Example: the toddler watches birds chirping in the backyard from the window. Enjoy nature. Meaning, to appreciate the beauty and tranquility of the natural world. Example, the toddler enjoys nature walks with his parents, exploring parks and gardens. Splash in puddles. Meaning, to play in small pools of water, especially after rain. Example, after the rain, the toddler loves splashing in puddles with his rain boots on. Giggle uncontrollably. Meaning, to laugh in a high-pitched and uncontrollable manner. Example, the toddler giggles uncontrollably when tickled by his older sibling. Build sandcastles. Meaning, to create structures using sand at the beach or in a sandbox. Example, the toddler builds elaborate sandcastles with buckets and shovels at the beach. Play peekaboo. Meaning, to engage in a game where one person hides their face and then reveals it, often accompanied by the phrase peekaboo. Example, the toddler giggles with delight while playing peekaboo with his grandmother. Blow bubbles. Meaning, to create and blow air through a wand to produce bubbles. Example, the toddler blows bubbles in the backyard, chasing after them with excitement. Plant seeds. Meaning, to place seeds in soil with the intention of growing plants. Example, the toddler helps plant seeds in the garden, eagerly awaiting their growth. Harvest fruits. Meaning, to pick ripe fruits from trees or plants. Example, the toddler helps harvest apples from the orchard during the fall season. Chase butterflies. Meaning, to pursue and try to catch butterflies fluttering in the air. Example, the toddler giggles as he tries to chase butterflies in the garden. Point out shapes. Meaning, to identify and indicate geometric shapes in the environment. Example, the toddler points out shapes like circles and triangles in a picture book. Splash in the bathtub. Meaning, to play and make waves in the water while taking a bath. Example, the toddler splashes in the bathtub with his bath toys, laughing joyfully. Bounce on trampoline. Meaning, to jump up and down on a resilient surface such as a trampoline. Example, the toddler bounces on the trampoline, giggling with each jump. Stack nesting cups. Meaning, to arrange a set of cups that fit inside each other in a stacked formation. Example, the toddler stacks nesting cups from largest to smallest, improving his hand-eye coordination. Spin in circles, meaning to rotate or turn around in a circular motion. Example, the toddler spins in circles with arms outstretched, enjoying the sensation of dizziness. Tiptoe around, meaning to walk quietly and carefully on one's toes, often to avoid making noise. Example, the toddler tiptoes around the house, trying not to wake up the sleeping baby. Pretend to fly, meaning to imagine oneself soaring through the air like a bird or superhero. Example, with arms outstretched, the toddler pretends to fly around the room, making airplane noises.
Thanks for watching our channel. Please like and subscribe.